G'day guys, Dave Lee coming at you once again from Down Under. Just to let you know at the top of this video, there'll be no weekly unboxing video this week. Instead, I'm presenting to you this very special, I suppose it's still an unboxing video. Yeah, it's still an unboxing video. It's a special edition unboxing video. Special Black Friday Blu-ray Bonanza video. That's what I'm gonna call it. I think it's gonna be the title. So it's a special edition video. And before you all ask, the weekly unboxing videos will continue on next week. So while you're waiting around for that one, please don't sit at your computer all week waiting around for it because it won't go up until Saturday. But while you are waiting around for it, please allow me to present to you this very special Black Friday Blu-ray Bonanza video. Yes! Yeah, it's a good title. I like that one. Okay, bright and early on Black Friday morning. It's about 9 AM now. The stores have only just opened and we're about to head in and take advantage of some of these Black Friday deals for 2017. I'm very excited because I've been on online checking Amazon the last week or so for Black Friday week deals. There's been nothing. Amazon US, Amazon UK, they've had crap deals this year. JB Hi-Fi, however, have got 20% off Blu-rays and DVDs and CDs, plus an additional 10% off Blu-rays and DVDs with a voucher code, which people on their mailing list were sent via email. So that's 30% off Blu-rays and DVDs. We're going to head in the store now, and we're going to check out what we can get. I was here last night doing a bit of scouting, trying to figure out what I wanted. We're going to go in there, we're going to take advantage of some deals, maybe get a few other surprise things here and there. Let's do this. Woo! The best part about Black Friday here in Australia is it's not manic like it is overseas. Perhaps in this one's home country. Over in England, she's turned away. She doesn't want to be on the vlog again. It's too early for her to be on the vlog this morning, but not for me. I'm always ready to go, and that's why we're here bright and early to take advantage of the good deals. Like I was saying, it's not going to be manic here today. It's certainly not going to be like our Boxing Day sales, where this whole place would just be absolutely packed full of people. So we're going to go in there, we're going to hopefully pick up what we want to get, and get out of here. Enjoy the rest of the day. Let's do this. Alright, we're in here already. There's already people here going mental for Blu-ray sales. JB Hi-Fi have these 20% off sales so often that it's not a huge deal. When they do one for Black Friday, the only real kicker is that you get that extra 10% if you've got the email. So not too many people are going to rush out here to come and take advantage of this sale first thing in the morning. It goes all weekend, but I want to get here first thing. There's a few things I want to pick up and make sure I get them. You're probably thinking we were here already last week. Haven't we already bought out the store? No. No, we have not. There is always something to buy here at JB Hi-Fi. We'll always find something, won't we? Every single time. I got old mate Rick here today with me as well. We're going to be doing Blu-ray hunting. He's going to pick up some stuff. I'm going to pick up some stuff. It's going to be awesome. You know, even sometimes 20% off just doesn't cut it. You've got to add that extra 10% off to sometimes get some titles down as far as you want to get them down. We'll take advantage of this 30% off because these huge sales don't happen that often. This is probably more than likely the biggest sale they'll do until the buy one get one free sale early next year. So let's take advantage of this while we can. This is what I'm very excited about. Mystery Men, just been released under the Cinema Cult label from Shock. Have to get this one. I've been waiting for this one for a long time. I haven't seen this since I was a kid. So 2 for $20 gets it down to $10 a film. 20% off gets it down to about $8 a film, plus an extra 10% off. You get about $7 something. That's a no-brainer. I have to pick that one up. Actually, from memory, there's another Cinema Cult title that's just come out this week if they've got it. Yes. Is that part of it? Beautiful. 8mm. This movie is awesome. Another one of those just great Nick Cage movies. Have to get that. 2 for $20 plus 30% off. No brainer. Have to get these. So that being said, our 2 for 20 deals are still going, which is awesome. You can stack the 30% off on top of that. And of course we got 2 for 30 going on as well, 2 for 40 on 4K titles as well. So it's really awesome. We've got all these deals going on at the moment. Stack on 30% off and you walk away with, again, cheap as chips. So I think we're going to go a little crazy here today. Probably crazier than last week. Probably can't afford it at the moment, but who cares? A couple of these new Godfather box sets here. The Omerta edition. I don't know what's too different about these than what I've already got. I've already got a couple of different versions of the Godfather trilogy on Blu-ray, DVD. I've got a massive box set thing. These look pretty cool and they're pretty cheap. I mean, 65 bucks plus 20-30% off. That brings it down to about $40 or something. So that's a pretty good deal if you don't have these, but I don't feel like these offer anything that I don't already have in my big box sets. They are pretty cool though. I mean, that's a good deal. I mean, that's only 40 bucks, that one. So that brings that down to closer to $30. Very, very cool. I'm looking forward to seeing this movie. I've heard really great things. The trailer looks amazing. Looks like my kind of thing. It's still full price at the moment though. It still only gets it down to about $20 with the 30% off. I just don't know if I want to spend like almost full price on something when there's so many good deals to take advantage of. I just gotta be careful, but that's one that I'm gonna keep my eye on for a little while. It's an Entertainment One release, which means it should appear in one of these sales very, very soon. So I'm gonna keep my eyes on that. I'm really looking forward to that. It looks fantastic. Now this was one that I almost picked up last time we were here, so this could be a very high possibility for this time. I gotta find something to match with that one. But yeah, kind of excited to get my hands on this. I didn't pick it up last time because there was just nothing else to match it, but I think there's a few extra titles part of this 2 for 20 this time around, so this could be a very high possibility. I'm going to think about that one. I'm going to throw it down there in this basket. This is a new thing JB Hive I've been offering probably the last year or so, baskets, because I know there are crazy basket cases like this guy who come in here and just clean up on these sales. So we've got a basket full of stuff. As you can see, I've gone a little bit wild already. I don't know if I'm going to pick up everything that's in here, but at the end of it, I'm just throwing stuff in. This is what we do. We throw stuff in that we think's interesting, and then at the end we just sort of go through it and decide what we want to get and what we want to just throw back under the pile for later. But for now, that's my stack. He's got a big stack too. This isn't going to end very well. You got a bunch of stuff. What are you looking at? 2 for 20s, 2 for 30s. You got your box set over here you're having a look at. Interesting, interesting. Alright, alright. Don't spoil too much just yet. Don't spoil too much. They like the surprise. Plenty of 4K titles, still part of 2 for 40, and I believe they've actually added some titles since I was here last, including Assassin's Creed, Passengers is part of it now as well, Lucy is part of it as well. There's a whole bunch of new stuff that they've added to this. Both of these 2 King Kong movies are part of it as well. This is one I've been thinking about upgrading for a while. Apparently the transfer on that is gorgeous, so that's a possibility. You know what, I'm going to throw that in the cart, so that's a possibility. And Kong Skull Island as well. Oh man, I haven't checked this out yet. I've heard mixed things, but I'm kind of interested in checking that out. That's definitely part of it. I saw it online. That's a possibility. We've even got the trilogy of Mummy movies part of 2 for 40 now, which is a pretty good price. I've been eyeing these off for a little while, considering it, but again, I've got so much stuff that I want to pick up today that I think I might put these on the back burner for now. I think I'll probably get them cheaper at some point anyway. They have been sitting there for months and months. Kind of disappointing to see that these 2 Monster Revival movies, Dracula, Untold and Van Helsing, are not part of the deal. I was hoping they would be, because the Mummy is and King Kong is, and they're all part of the same sort of series thing. These slips look gorgeous, and I think if these were down to 2 for 40, I might have considered that, plus the 30% off of course. I might have considered it, but at full price I'm not touching that. Well, it's not full price, it's 20% off that. That's still too much for these. One day I'll get these really, really cheap. This has just been released too, Bram Stoker's Dracula from Sony. I think Sony put this one out. Sony Universal collaboration. It's not in a slipcover like the rest of Universal's monsters films, because it's actually a Sony release, which is a bit of a shame. I don't know if I really like this one that much, to be honest. I love the book, it's probably my favourite novel of all time. I love the character Dracula. This film is probably more accurate to the source material than any other Dracula movie, but for some reason it just missed the mark a little bit for me. A Few Good Men, this is a new release on 4K. This will be kind of interesting to see. It's, from the outset, it doesn't seem like something that you imagine would benefit very well from 4K. I mean, it's not a big blockbuster thing, it's not like huge, it's not really colourful or, you know, vibrant movie. But this was shot on film, and it's a Sony release, and Sony have been knocking it out of the park recently with these amazing transfers of film shot movies. put on 4K UHD with, I'm guessing it's probably got the HDR on there as well. I reckon this could look quite nice. And we'll be down to about 20 bucks with the 30% off, but I'm not too sure if I want to spring on that just yet. I might wait a little while. I'm not too overly excited to replace the entire back catalogue. So that's probably one that's more of a possibility for somewhere later in the line. Maybe we can get it for 10 bucks or something. Okay, these are ones I'm super excited about. They're the Harry Potter 4K discs. Look, I've been umming and ahhing about these for ages. They've been on sale, off sale. I've been looking at them thinking, I want to upgrade these movies to 4K, but I've been waiting for a box set to come out. They finally released the first 4. Initially, they only released the last 4 because they were the ones shot in 4K, or at least processed at 4K. And they've taken a year or so to get the first 4 movies out on 4K now. There's also a box set available, but the box set omits the special features discs, which is sort of partly the reason I want to upgrade these. I don't have the Ultimate Collector's Editions. If I'm upgrading, I want to get the extra bang for my buck. I want to get those bonus features discs with the Creating the Wizarding World special features on them. The single discs have them, the box set doesn't for some stupid reason. So for me, biggest value for money is going to be these box sets. They're 2 for 40. That's about 120 bucks for the entire set, plus 30% off, which brings it down to about $114 or 115 bucks or something like that. That's really cheap for an entire franchise of movies on 4K. So these are very high possibilities. So it's still a lot of money. I didn't really want to spend this much, but that's cheap. That's like 14 bucks a movie. I have to really consider that. I would have really loved the box set, but sadly it doesn't offer me what I want. And I wish these had slipcovers like the US releases do, but at this price it's sort of hard to pass up. We've also got Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them part of this as well. I actually haven't seen this one. To be honest, I've only seen the first 4 Harry Potter movies. So this is a big excuse for me to sort of upgrade and finally watch them all properly. And I'm interested in checking that one out too. I've got to find something else to pair with this though, so I'm not sure what else there is here. How good is this deal? Planet of the Apes trilogy in 4K, including the newly released War for the Planet of the Apes, which I haven't seen yet. I love the other 2 movies. I'm looking to upgrade them, 65 bucks. With the 30% off, you get that down to like $48 or something like that. That is so cheap, especially for a newly released movie, when the single edition of it is $37 regular retail price to begin with. You can get this for like 47 bucks for an extra 10 bucks and get the first 2, which are coincidentally part of 2 for 40. But this deal is just too good to be true and too good to pass up. I'm kind of interested in seeing this one. I've heard it's got a lot of flack, tanked at the box office, but I'm kind of interested in seeing that. Has anyone seen it? What's it like? I'm going to pick it up today, but I'm thinking about that for the future. Same as this one. I want to see this just to see how bad it is. Apparently this is so bad, but it looks interesting. I like these big epic blockbuster movies where you can just turn off your brain. I'm interested in that. Tell me what you think about that one, guys. Still got all these amazing sales on TV shows as well, but today I'm focusing purely on movie stuff. There's no TV stuff that I want to pick up, so I'm just picking up films. I'm not going to even spend too much time on the vlog talking about the TV stuff. There is great deals, buy 2 get 1 free, 2 for 20, 2 for whatever, 2 for 30 over there. Some good deals, but there's just no TV stuff that I really want to pick up at this moment, so we're just going to leave this section. We've got 20% off CDs and vinyl too, which is awesome. There's a couple of new releases I want to pick up, like the Elvis Christmas album, and also maybe even the Sia Christmas album. There's also 20% off vinyl, but there's no vinyls I need at the moment, so I'm going to steer clear of that. We're going to stick strictly to movies today, strictly to movies. Got all of these like bargain tubs too with all the deals in it. I always find it harder to go through these tubs here than to just look on the shelves. It's just easy to go through and find what you want, especially if you do a little bit of research beforehand. You like look online, find out what's part of the deal. Just go directly what you want. But this is a good way if you're going to be bothered doing the research and you just want to come into the store and find a whole bunch of 2 for 20s bunched together. It's a pretty easy way to do it, and it's nice. I've actually laid it out nice and organized this time. Sometimes I just throw them all in the tub and you just couldn't ever be bothered going through and trying to find stuff. This is nice and organized today, which I think is fantastic. Good job, JD. Here are those Marvel Cinematic Universe sets that we were looking at the other day on the vlog. They've got tons of them. This is a good deal. I mean, 30% off, 130, that's 260 down to whatever that is, 30% off. They have so many of them here though. I still say wait for that buy one, get one free sale and get them both for 130 bucks. But if you can't wait, it's a good time to get them now at 30% off. We just found this little flyer hanging around on one of the shelves too. Get a $20 JB coupon when you spend over 100 bucks. So that's awesome. So we'll get a couple of $20 coupons as well, which is fantastic. This deal is just awesome. We're definitely going to spend over 100 bucks each. So we'll probably get a couple of coupons, which is going to be sick. How good's that? This is a good Black Friday. This is a great Black Friday. It's just hit about 10:30 and this store's getting a tad crowded now. There's a few people sort of trickling in, sort of latecomers after we've come in and we've got our stashes ready. I think we're just about ready to go. So we're going to go through this and just make sure we want to get everything that we've got in our baskets here, or he's got in his hands over there, and just sort of do the last sort of roundup of what we want to buy. Then we're going to go and check out and just enjoy the rest of the day. I think I'm pretty much set. I've got everything I want in here. We managed to pick up everything that we wanted to get today. Got a couple of CDs, got a bunch of Blu-rays. It's time to check out, go home and check out what we bought. Not showing you just yet. Don't be impatient. Okay, it did get pretty busy after all in here today. Not as crazy as the Boxing Day sales though. You wait until you see that. We'll do a little vlog on Boxing Day. It's absolute bedlam in here. The line will stretch to the back of the store. These for me are manageable crowds. You know I hate crowds, I hate big crowds. Boxing Day crowds, I hate. But it's always a lot of fun. These crowds here today, there's a lot of people. It's manageable. Thank you very much. We are well and truly done. How'd you go? Whole bunch of stuff. I got a whole bunch of stuff as well. I'm very excited. I spent way too much. Spent more than I expected. How about you?
Yeah, heaps more than I expected.
Yeah, we spent a little bit too much. So we completely cleaned up at JB Hi-Fi. I bought more than I was expecting, but I'm very excited to get home. We're going to go through all of these and check out what we got here in 2017's Black Friday sales. JB Hi-Fi, absolutely awesome. Yes, let's go home. Okay, here we go! 1 JB bag, 2 JB bag, Blu-ray Bonanza, yes! And we stocked up on a whole lot of stuff that we've sort of been keeping our eyes on for a little while. I'm very excited about this stuff, so let's crack into it first. We both got a big bag of stuff each. We both spent a lot of money each. So we'll go through these titles one by one and just take a look at what we picked up this week. I'm guessing this is probably going to be our last big Blu-ray haul, probably until the buy one get one free, whenever that is, March or April. There'll probably be a couple of 20% off sales around Christmas and New Year's, but I think we've pretty much just stocked up on everything we need right now. So let's get into these bags. Firstly, we'll start with my big bag of goodies here from JB Hi-Fi. So first up, we took advantage of the 2 for $20 deal. So basically with the 20% off, you get that down to 16 bucks. And then with the additional 10%, you get it down to about $14.40, give or take. So we took advantage of this deal with the 2 brand new cinema cult releases that I was talking about in the store. Of course, first up, Mystery Men. I'm so excited about this. I've been wanting to watch this again for a long time. As I said, I was a kid when I first watched this. When did it come out? 1999, so I've been about 8 years old, probably at the time, maybe 7 years old when I first saw this. And I remember really enjoying it. It's one of those movies that's so bad that it's really good. It only came out a couple of weeks ago, funnily enough. And I thought to myself, I have to pick it up and check it out. It's got a great cast. Ben Stiller, William H. Macy, Janine Garofalo, Hank Azaria's in that, Paul Rubens, and Jeffrey Rush. I never remember Jeffrey Rush being in this, but he's the villain. So, 8mm. Oh man, I'm so excited for this one. I've been waiting for this one to hit Blu-ray for quite a while now. I'm not actually sure if I've ever watched this one in full. I can't remember. I'm sure I have at some point. It's just an awesome movie. From what I remember from, I'm sure I've watched this, but I want to check it out again. Nicolas Cage, Joaquin Phoenix, and James Gandolfini. This has only just come out, same day as this was released as well. But that wasn't it for the 2 for $20 sale. we took advantage of a couple of other titles. Now, this one's another recently released. In fact, I think it came out on the same day as those two. It's from the new Studio Canal Classics Remastered line, Dunkirk. I'm excited to check this one out. This is the original. I won't say the Christopher Nolan one was a remake of this, because it wasn't, but this is the original film about Dunkirk. So I'm looking forward to checking that out. I love all these like 1950s, 60s war movies. That should be interesting to check out. And of course, to pair up with that, we finally picked up, after much deliberation, Batman, the Return of the Caped Crusaders. I'm looking forward to checking this out. The original voice cast from the 1960s TV series came back for this animation, and it looks like a lot of fun. There's a sequel as well. I can't remember what it's called, but I'll pick that up at some point. I'm sure that'll be part of a 2 for 20 at some point down the line too. So, all four of those titles, wound up getting them for like $7.20 each, or something like that. So I'm really happy with that. Now, those four are actually the only 4 Blu-rays I picked up. The rest of my haul is completely 4K Ultra HD. Yes! So we took advantage of the 2 for $40 deal, a whole bunch of 4K discs, which is awesome. So the 20% off got these down to $32 for 2, which means they were about $16 a pop, and then the extra 10% off got us down to something like $14.50 or something like that per title. So I couldn't pass up getting a handful of 4K discs for under $15. And we did! We picked up all of the Harry Potter titles on 4K, yes! As I said, I have been eyeing these off since they come out, was it early this year or late last year or something like that. I've been eyeing them off, I've been waiting for a box set just to see what would be in a box set if they did one. They've finally done one, and it's lackluster. It was cheap enough, but they just had no special features in it. So I thought, if I'm upgrading them, I just want to get a whole bang for my buck. I don't want to buy the big box set and not get the special features, because I kind of want them as well. A big part of why I wanted to upgrade these. These individual ones have the Creating the World of Harry Potter bonus features. The box set didn't have them. So finally, I picked up the 4Ks, which is a good upgrade. Yeah, they're all nice remasters, which are apparently quite nice. And of course, I couldn't get all the Harry Potter movies without also picking up Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them. So I'm excited about this one as well. So I'm just gonna smash all these movies out sometime soon. Finally, and in 4K Ultra HD. Awesome! So we ended up getting the entire Harry Potter franchise, of course minus Fantastic Beasts, for about $113 or something just nuts like that. And of course, as I said, with the sale, we got this awesome $20 coupon to spend in store next time we go and make a purchase, which is awesome. So I feel like I got these for about $113 minus 20 bucks. We got these for under $100. That's how I'm gonna compartmentalize it in my head. Of course, there's one other title because we paired up something else with Fantastic Beasts, and that was King Kong, the Peter Jackson version, of course. I haven't watched this for a long time. I've been actually taking a day off school to go and see this one with all my mates. I think it was like activities week, so we weren't doing anything. There was no schoolwork going on. So we skipped school and we went to go and see King Kong. Don't skip school, kids. Don't do it. It's the only time I ever bailed on school. So we saw it, and we were just running amok in the cinema from memory. There was like 7 of us, and we were just, look, I don't think I was focusing on the movie that much. That's the only time I've ever watched it. But I've been wanting to watch it again for years and years and years. So I finally got it on 4K Ultra HD. It's got the theatrical, it's got the extended. I didn't pick up Kong Skull Island in 4K because I read a review, and apparently the 4K transfer is not a huge uptick over the standard Blu-ray. So that was my haul. I spent about $200 on all of that, and I think I just got an awesome deal. This Black Friday deal has been awesome. Oh, I picked up a couple of CDs too, because I had 20% off CDs. I picked up Sia's new Christmas album. We're gonna go and see Sia on Thursday. I'm gonna see her in concert on Thursday, so I'll pick that up, see what that's like. And another Christmas album to stick with the Christmas theme, Elvis Christmas! Of course, I have the original Elvis Christmas album, but what they've been doing the last couple of years is remixing a bunch of his old tracks, taking like the original masters of his vocal recordings, and then getting the Royal Philharmonic Orchestra to record the backing track, and they mix it. It's actually really good. Usually I'm just totally against when they do remix stuff like that, but these actually sound really good. So I'm excited to check out the Elvis Christmas one. That's the deluxe edition. I paid a little bit extra for 4 more tracks, but whatever. Had to get that one. Okay, old mate Rick picked up a big bag of stuff as well. So let's check out what he got. He also got himself a $20 coupon as well, I think. So that's pretty awesome. So we've just walked out with a great deal here. So we've got two for 20s here. We picked up this one called Chuck. It's got, what's his name? Liev Schreiber, Elizabeth Moss, Ron Perlman, and Naomi Watts. Apparently this is really good, so I'm looking forward to checking that out. It's like a fighter movie. I don't know if it's a true... It is. This is the true story that inspired Rocky Balboa. So that sounds like a little bit of fun. And to pair with that, we got Sloane, which had a fairly decent rating online. So we usually go in and we open up the IMDb app and use the star ratings on that to sort of convince us whether or not to buy a movie. I know it's not always accurate, but it's when we do a lot of blind buying, we find it's sort of an easy way to justify whether to buy a movie or not. So I picked up that. Apparently that's quite good. It looks good. I like Jessica Chastain. He picked up a bunch of 2 for $30 titles here. So these basically came to about $10, $50, $11 after the 30% off, which we thought was just too good to pass up. First off, we'll start with this. We ended up picking up Kong Skull Island in 3D. The reviews I read over on Blu-ray.com said that the 3D experience of this movie is actually really, really good. Like a really great 3D experience film. So we picked that up over the 4K, which was apparently not a great uptick over the Blu-ray. To pair with that, we got Wakefield, Bryan Cranston. Apparently this is really good as well, so looking forward to checking that out. As you can see, there's a whole ton of blind buys here. That's how we do it. That we enjoy watching movies, you know, a Friday night, a Saturday, Sunday night, you know, whenever we get a chance to put a movie on, and we just always enjoy watching something new. So we buy all these movies really cheap, and we just got a catalogue of stuff that we can go through. I know a lot of people ask me, why do you blind buy so much stuff? That's why, so that we have like a variety of stuff that we can pick from depending on what we feel like watching. And you know, we don't always feel like watching something we've watched before, so we've got a good catalogue of stuff that we haven't watched. Next up we got Chips. I've heard really bad things about this, but it just looks like one of those just stupid fun movies. Turn your brain off, don't think about too much. I like Michael Pena, but look, that could be a bit of fun. I'm looking forward to seeing that one actually. Now this one looks fun as well. We paired it up with Going In Style. Bunch of old dudes doing old dude stuff. Sort of reminds me of, what was that, Las Vegas one? So is that the same sort of feel? That's what I kind of get from it. It looks really good fun. Michael Caine, Morgan Freeman, and Alan Arkin. I mean, what more could you want? That sounds like good fun. We also picked up 2 more titles here from 2 for $30. We picked up Hidden Figures, which I'm really looking forward to. I love true stories. Is this the women that were behind the NASA launches? Based in the 60s, space race, the women that sort of work behind the scenes. I'm looking forward to watching that one. And pair up with that, a movie I'm so excited about checking out. Apparently it's amazing. Everyone is going on and on and on about how amazing this movie is. So we picked it up. That is Get Out. Oh man. I'm not sure, is this like a comedy horror or is it just like a flat out horror? Is it Jordan Peele? So Jordan Peele is known as like a comedic actor. So it's interesting. Interesting to see that he's done like a horror movie. So this looks good. I'm looking forward to checking this out. They had this on 4K there as well, but I just don't imagine this is something that you get a huge benefit out of 4K from. So we opted for the much cheaper Blu-ray version of that. That's just about it, other than, of course, one final 4K box set. We did pick up one 4K box set. I was a little bit disappointed that I couldn't pick up the Harry Potter box set because it just didn't contain as much stuff as I wanted. But we did pick up one box set, and this is incredible value for money. Old mate Rick picked up Planet of the Apes Trilogy. So this has got, what is it? Rise of the Planet of the Apes, Dawn of the Planet of the Apes, and War for the Planet of the Apes, all in 4K. Absolutely awesome. We've got Rise and Dawn on Blu-ray, but this box set was so cheap that we just couldn't pass it up. $65 regular retail price. Brought that down to about $48.50-ish, $49, including the 30% off. Not even $50 for 3 movies in 4K, including one that only came out last week. I gotta watch the first 2 again. I haven't seen the 3rd one yet. So again, I'm gonna smash these out and oh, I'm so excited for them. And that's it! That is our big Black Friday Blu-ray Bonanza haul of massive Blu-rays. We got all of this! We got this! We got all of this! And we got a couple of these. CDs. What are CDs? Who buys CDs anymore? And we got $40 worth of vouchers with this as well. So I feel like we have just got awesome deals. This is an awesome, awesome Black Friday. Look at all that stuff. Look at all that stuff. So exciting. Like I said, I have been on Amazon the last couple of days, Black Friday week. Amazon US and Amazon UK. lackluster sales this year. Nothing going on over there. So I'm happy that there was just a little bit of something to tie us over for this Black Friday. That's it. That's all. Massive haul. Very excited. This is the first video of mine that you have watched and you've liked what you've seen and you like to see more Blu-ray hauls like this or movie reviews or any of that kind of stuff, then please, after the jump, hit that big old subscribe button on your screen and give me some support. To all my regular viewers out there, thank you once again for joining me. To all my American fans out there, happy Thanksgiving the last couple of days, and happy Black Friday, and happy Cyber Monday for this coming Monday. Happy everything to you guys, and to everyone else out there from Australia, the UK, or just anywhere else in the world. Just happy life. Have a happy life, guys. Where am I? To absolutely everybody out there, I hope I'll see you again soon. Until next time though, guys, take care, and I hope you have a wonderful day. Alright, just about finished today's vlog. Very good. Who's there? Iron Man! You got back from the sales! What did you get? What did you get? Show me! Show me, what did you get? Iron Man? Iron Man 2? Iron Man 3? The Avengers? Avengers Age of Ultron? Spider-Man Home? Iron Man! We already have these movies! What are you doing? What a waste of money! I know you're in them, but we have these! We already have these movies! What do you want to watch it now? You want to watch them all now? Iron Man... Alright, give it here. We'll start with Iron Man 1. This guy, I can't believe it. It's so late, I want to go to bed. Alright, let's do it. This is going to be a long night.